with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Hey, a little bump or a dent on those peaches or apples, you can still work with them, still taste just as good too. One thing we're watching again this evening though, the chance for severe storms. Severe thunderstorm watch in place through this evening. Now, we don't see any that's happening now, but notice the haze. We're in the upper 80s. This is in Lancaster. I'm really expecting, if you just kind of really want the takeaway of these storms, between 8 o'clock and midnight. That is when we're going to be seeing storms this evening. I'd say really the time for a lot of us, more like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. That's where I do see the majority of it. So football games, to get started, okay, but we'll see as we get closer to the ending of those games. 87 right now in Millersburg, Lebanon. We've got Cleona Elementary School and Union Canal Elementary School in the upper 80s, mid 80s for Cedar Cliff High School. So it is going to be warm. Still feels like summer. Still is summer. At least for another 2 to 3 weeks. We don't have a whole lot happening now, but we got some storms to the east, some to the west. I am tracking what we are seeing to the south. Notice south of Hagerstown and Clarksburg, we've got some storms that are developing. That's going to be moving in here later on this evening, closer to sunset. Now, for some of us in Franklin County, it might be closer to maybe 7 o'clock. We're going to be watching some of these, but for a good chunk of the area, severe thunderstorm watch in place. I believe it's going to be a bit more active after sunset, 8, 9, 10 o'clock this evening. So here we are in our high-resolution precision cast. This is 9 o'clock this evening, and we see those storms already moving through a good chunk of the mid-state. Let's take this to about 11:30. As we're on for our Friday Night Football. And of course, if you want to join us this evening for the latest on the weekend, too. Notice those storms still pushing through. So I'll have an update tonight at 11 o'clock for you. By the time we move into Saturday morning, cloudy, foggy, just like this morning. But notice the timing of tomorrow's storms. Yeah, we get later into the evening. So this is sort of a pattern that we're kind of in for the weekend. And as Brett mentioned several times, this is not going to be a washout weekend like it was today. Most of the day seems dry until we get into the evening hours. Our best chance for these hit or miss storms. A stray shower Monday. Moving into next week, Wednesday looks pretty good for some widespread scattered showers. And this is the best part of that 7-day forecast. We finally get dry air, low humidity, highs only at 75, dropping down to 58. I'm really trying to advertise a really good week next week later on. Our tropical update, this is important too. So we've got a Category 4 Hurricane Lee that's out in the Atlantic, a major hurricane. When you look at the spaghetti models, it looks like it just remains out in the Atlantic. And yes, that's a good possibility. But still, when it gets this close, when you got a storm this big, it's something that we're going to want to watch closely.